Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Aliko Dangote, the chairman of the Dangote Industries, the richest black man in the world, the richest man in Africa, the richest man in Nigeria, has accused the chief executive of the NMDPRA, which is the Nigeria Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, of issuing license for the importation of petroleum products from Russia. Dangote spoke on the health of the downstream sector and a range of other industries, issuing during a media parley at his refinery on Sunday, where he made allegations of corruption against Farouk Ahmed, the authority's chief executive officer, the CEO. The billionaire also accused the leadership of the NMDPRA of colliding with international traders and oil importers to frustrate local refinery through the continued issuance of import license for petroleum products. He said, despite his refinery's efforts to keep pump price low, some people are really bent on destroying the economy of the country by making sure that they keep issuing licenses to bring in products from Russia. And this is a big accusation. If this is true, you can see why Nigeria is not moving forward, because we have oil in Nigeria. Why are you giving license to Russians? We can maximize the production of our oil and our oil industry through the Dangote refinery, through other refineries, so that the local refinery will be able to keep up and match the demands of the world. You can be able to beat the US. You cannot keep frustrating the local economy because you want to make a little change here and there. Let the local refineries thrive. He also accused the CEO of the NMDPRA of corruption. Dangote said Mr. Ahmed Farouk sent his children abroad, and the school fees that he's paying for those children, 4 of them, is about $5 million. And that the people in his own states cannot even afford 100,000 naira school fee. And there are 20 million out of school children in Nigeria. About 14 million in the north. Children cannot go to school, they cannot afford school fees. And then you have a man that is in charge of a regulatory body who can access that kind of money, who can afford that kind of tuition for his kids abroad in Switzerland.
1 million tons can feed the entire West Africa and Central Africa. So, and I don't know why, we should continue to allow some corrupt government officials to try and destroy a whole sector of the economy. And I think it is something that when you look at it, I've had actually people making complaint about a regulator who has actually put his children in secondary school. And that secondary school education, which is 6 years, 4 of them cost Nigeria $5 million. I mean, you cannot imagine somebody paying $5 million for educating 5 children. Even my own children, they didn't go to those schools. My children went to Nigerian secondary school. They didn't go outside Nigeria to attend to secondary school.
The fight between Ahmed Farouk and Dangote started in 2024 when Ahmed Farouk said that Dangote's product, his petroleum products, are substandard. It contains some sulfur. Ahmed Farouk also said that Nigeria cannot solely depend on Dangote refineries because its petroleum products are substandard. And Ahmed Farouk is the CEO of the regulatory body. He's the one that will give go ahead that Dangote refinery should continue selling their products. But now it seems like he's frustrating Dangote, and Dangote is attacking his family, accusing Mr. Ahmed Farouk of sponsoring his children in Switzerland, 4 of them over a 6-year period, of paying $5 million, allegedly. Dangote did not say allegedly because he's a rich man. Me now, small boy, poor man, I have to use allegedly before they call for me. Dangote is saying it is what he has done. There's no need for allegedly. What can you do? That's the power of a rich man. That's the power of money. Now, if this is true, It begin to question, how much money does this man have? How is he making his money? If this is true, how much has he stolen? These are what we call saboteurs in the country and in the economy. Dangote is saying there should be no longer importation of petroleum products. His refinery can take care of that, and other refineries. You can understand this frustration from his own point of view because he has invested $20 billion into this refinery, and I must work. Dangote even reduced the price of his petrol. It was about 800 and something. He reduced it to 699. It now made other private depot owners to reduce their own from also that 800 and something naira to about 710 naira per liter. You see that this man is ready to fight. He's ready to go all out. That this refinery must work. In Nigeria, it must work. People are calling that, oh, Dangote does want monopolization. He has started again. That's why he's attacking this man, Farouk. There are drug cartels. There's also oil cartel. You see the oil business. There's money in the oil industry. Now back to my point, if this is true. The $5 million that this man is allegedly spending on his children, you can build the same schools here in Nigeria, even in his own state. Build good schools, standard schools. Furnish them with technology, computers, and the rest, so that the Northerners will be educated. Because you see that in the North, only a few have money, while the rest are not educated. They keep pressing them down. And the money revolves around those few families in Northern Nigeria. You see them flaunting their cars in Abuja, flaunting their money. Money. Why those in the grassroots keep getting poor? They keep getting attacked by bandits. They cannot afford education. They cannot even pay 100,000 naira for school fee. In the North, there are not much schools like that. And here you have an individual spending $5 million on 4 children in Switzerland, when he can use that $5 million to build a good school in Nigeria. This is what our leaders don't know. They keep sending their children to the West, spending millions and billions of dollars. Later, their children will now come back and oppress our own children, and they will not blame us for not working hard enough. When guys like this and other guys, they'll keep stealing Nigeria's money. When they have problems, health issue, they'll go to the West. Right now, they say them, according to some reports, the Senate President Godswill Akpabio is in London receiving treatment. They're always going to London, going to France for treatment, medical checkup. When you can build these medical hospitals in Nigeria, I don't know if it's a cost for them to build something good in Nigeria. Maybe if they build something good in Nigeria, they don't want people to enjoy or stuff like that. I don't understand that. If you build good hospitals, build good schools in Nigeria, and let the people enjoy, let the people thrive. But no, it's to the West. Dangote is saying we need energy security. Let's export our products instead of importing every time when we have oil, when we have gas in Nigeria, sitting in the ground, in the soil. The amount of gas in Nigeria and the oil in Nigeria's soil, so that local refineries can be able to harvest, to dig up, to extract, to drill down and extract those oil and those gas and make the economy buoyant. Let Nigeria be beautiful. Let Nigeria grow. Let there be good roads. Let there be good hospitals. Let the emergency services be working. The ambulance be working. Let our pregnant women receive good prenatal care, pregnancy care. Let's build companies. Let's build a good construction project. Like in China, Saudi Arabia, Morocco. Let's build good stadiums. Back in the 90s, the 80s, they said people were coming from all over the world to Nigeria, to Ibadan, to receive medical treatment, to get surgeries done. Princes of Saudi Arabia, kings, queens, they were coming to Nigeria to get treatments in Ibadan. But now look at the state of the medical industry in Nigeria. It's so poor and alarming. This morning, Dangote released a picture of the details of his children, the 4 of them. Facts don't lie. Nigerians deserve to know the sources of these sums of money paid by a public officer, while many parents in his home state of Sokoto cannot afford to pay 10,000 naira school fees for their children and what? Signed, Aliko Dangote. Anyways, let me know what you guys think on these accusations by Dangote. And I'm using the word allegedly, if it is found true. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.